Hello, it's me, and another package came. So we're going to do I guess this is an unbagging, perhaps? Anyway, I got a whole bunch coming, so expect that we're going to have a bunch of unbagging slash unboxing. As I hack through this guy, there we go, throwing caution to the wind. So what do we have? So I've done a push to expand my collection. A very interesting packaging, unique. Reminds me of the egg drop test that we used to do in science. Can you drop an egg without smashing it? Can you send a rare puzzle in the mail without it being destroyed? I think I need a PhD to figure out how to open this. There we go. I'll point out that I've not injured myself yet. I'm pretty proud of that. So, okay, I know what this is now. I know what this is. Every so often I stroll through eBay to try to find something neat. So, ever wonder why I call a domino cube a domino? Well, this is why. Because the original dominoes were made of, well, dominoes. Alright, so this is a 3x3x2, quite literally, domino. And that's why I call them domino. You solve them so it has come scrambled, which is an interesting way of doing it. Let's see, I'll put this. See how this turns. It's an old puzzle, as you can tell. It's not really turning that. There we go. Boom. 2, 4. Let's see, I guess we have to put this 4 over here. Right, Noah?
Yep.
Okay. So now move this over to here. So 2, 4. Here's the 6. Now am I going to run out of dominoes, I wonder? Not really dominoes, they just have the same color pattern. 2, 4, 6. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, so I guess that's the edges. And now I'm going to put the one where it's supposed to be. I'm going to solve it like a domino. So, sliding U technique to here. It is very stiff, but that's okay. Turn, turn, and turn. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Where's the white 3? It's right here. Sliding U. Move this into here. Turn this across. So this is just typical domino solve. And turn. Okay. Oh, you know, I didn't think about, well, the center's got to be just the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means, well, 4. I guess the 6 is going to be here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see now. Now let's flip-flop these two. 2R, U, 2R, U, 2R, 2U, 2R, 2U. I wonder if lubricating this would help. 2RU, 2R, UI, and 2R. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, sliding U once again. 2R moves this in. I think I will try to lubricate this. It's an interesting puzzle, but I want it to be playable too. Move this in here. You have your homework with you, Noah?
Yeah.
Okay. Move this into here. It's very stiff, but fun. I think you got to line it up exactly right. Okay. One more left, and that's this guy over here. So we're going to look at this in a solved state, at least with this slide. Turn. I don't know if using it more will break it in, because I assume it's been played with for quite some time. I wonder if they make this anymore. Okay, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wonder if I should flip-flop these two. Well, we'll see what's going on over here. 1, 2, 3. This 4 has to come over here. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's do it this way here. Flip-flop these two. To our U. To our U. To our to U. To our to U. To our U. To our UI. To our. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip flop these two. To our U. Yeah, I gotta loosen this up. To our U. To our to U. To our to U. To our U. To our. Shortly after they invented the domino cube, they invented the silicone lubrication spray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so thereabouts. I don't know that I'd call this really solved yet. I probably want to flip-flop these two and then maybe flip-flop these two as well to really get it in. But you get the picture. So there you have it. True domino, domino. Thanks for watching. Hello, it's me, and I had a viewer question regarding the Ghost Cube. So I really enjoy viewer questions, especially if you can send it in a picture, because it's a challenge to me in that I try to get the configuration into the particular dilemma that you had. So it's like solving the puzzle in a specific way. So anyway, as you can see, this is what it was, and I managed to get the puzzle in exactly the configuration that he has. So you can see this is in and this is in, so all other layers are solved. This is solved, the middle layer is solved. And he's got so close to it, he's got, this is right side up, this is right side up. These are actually right side up, so they're correct, but they appear to need to be swapped. If you notice, I even got the corners in exactly the same configuration too, and I put the same orientation as you can see with the other puzzle. So this is in exactly the same configuration, which is a nice little challenge. But in any case, so why did this happen? How he's correct, this was not something that I went over in the tutorial. How are you going to flip these two? Well, the way to view something like this is when something appears to break parity. Parity just means this appears to be an impossibility. Because the parity of this puzzle never changed when you were solving it, in other words, you didn't reduce it from an even layer to an odd layer, that means there must be an equivocation. So when you see this, don't lament about it, just think, okay, what pieces need to be swapped? Because to swap these two, there must be two other pieces that need to be swapped that must look exactly like each other. So look for those pieces. All of these, the thing about Ghost Cubes is most of them are the same, but you can see this wedge piece and this wedge piece, which happens to be just below it, are really shaped the same. So if I were to take this and move it up here, you can see that this looks the same. So I could substitute this in this spot, or this in this spot. As a matter of fact, this might work a little better because it has a softer edge which flows with this better than this over here. And as I move this down, although this appears to be solved, if I move this in, it seamlessly integrates into this layer. So again, if you come to a situation like this where you appear to have an impossibility, then it means you've got a false equivocation, which means you have what's called translational equivalency, and all that means is that you've got one piece that can be substituted or translated into another piece, as opposed to rotational equivalency, where one piece can be rotated 180 degrees or however many. So the way to get out of this is, seeing that this is in exactly the same configuration, we want to take this and move it into this position with what I call the sliding U technique. This is a way of getting this in without affecting this layer or this layer. Yes, hello. What a ham. Anyway, spider, just in time for Halloween, crawling up your nose. Uh-oh. So to get this into here with the sliding U technique, we're just going to put it just below where it's got to be. So do a 2R, which places it. Slide the U to the middle, to the M. Then do a 2M to get it out of the way. Now slide it back to the right. Do a 2R. Slide it back to the middle. And once again do a 2M. What I like about this, and then you can slide this back if you want. is that it did not change this at all. It did not change this at all, but it did reconfigure this. So if you notice now, this is in and all the rest are out, which is exactly what you want. Now that this is in, just do RU, RIU, R2U, RI. Not yet. RU, RIU, R2U, RI, and your apparent impossible parity is fixed. In. And just for the sake of completeness, now it's a matter of getting these guys in. None of these are where they need to be, so let's go ahead and do a corner permutation algorithm. This is in here. Is this where it needs to be? Well, let's get this over to here. Turn. It's kind of hard to say which triangle goes where. Turn. Remember, there is no parity problems with this because we never changed the parity of this puzzle. So let's rotate this around and see if it works. RIDI, RD, and one more here. DRI, RD. RD, and it's done. So wind it back in. So I thought that this was a good demonstration of how this puzzle demonstrates the fallacy of false equivocation by having translational equivalency between different pieces. In this case, this wedge and this wedge. So thanks for the question. Thanks for watching.